Okay, this is going to be the third hunt for the day. Um, see what happens. I went into an older stock that I had here, unsearched rolls, and we'll see what we come up with. This is hunt number 3 for Labor Day of 25. Alright, we got them peeled back. And open these up. You see, I'm not cheating. Why would I cheat? I'm not cheating. This is a true honest hunt. I don't play games. Um, there's no point in that. Takes away all the fun. Alright. Got this opened up. Another 100 penny roll hunt. Two rolls. And without any more delay, we're going to head over to the microscope. Alright. We're on the microscope. I'm going to start it off. I'm in the full view here, so I can see better. 21. What I'm going to do is anything I find good, I'm just going to put aside right here, so I can do a review at the end. Yeah, this is stuck together. Something going on. Alright. 69 Denver. Yeah, look for that floater. Well, FG is visible. That's it. This one's about a 50% floater. So, not what we're looking for. We want a clear, no lines coming down, and completely invisible initials. This one's halfway there. We're going to send it into the copper pile. 95. Nothing there. What do we got here? That's looking at me, saying, put me under the microscope. 64. Nothing there. Into the copper. 22. We got a cauliflower ear, huh? It's just damage. 22. 86. Poor man double. I heard that. Poor man's double. Get that D. Looks like a cladding shift on that D. 86. It's got a more of the cladding. I guess it's like a chatter. That's what's going on. It does have a deep cut. There's like a bottle cap edging on that. So it doesn't have the typical, ring or rim damage from the cladding. Or mid 80s. It's a nicer looking coin. The poor man double. You have that rim issue on the back. I don't have interest in this coin, but somebody might. I'll throw it in with the copper. What the heck? Somebody might appreciate it. You don't see that all the time, so it went into the copper. 97. I know it's not copper, but I don't expect people to be melting these down either. They should be checking them. It's, even though I check them, you could always miss something. And also, fill dates. I've thrown coins of mint state into the copper pile. Really nice stuff. So, and then oddities. I need one. Has to be worth at least a nickel. So I look at it. 16. 22. Check my centering here. I'm a little off. I don't know why. Yeah, I have to move that over a bit. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. How unprofessional of me. I'm just like everybody else. 22. That might be a little weirder. Mystery date. Back to the bank. 71. Into the copper. 70 Denver. To the copper. 16. Back to the bank. 94. What a mess. 23. Back to the bank. 15. Oof. Back to the bank. Let's see what this shiny one is. 22. No die clash here. Back to the bank. 18. Back to the bank. Another 85D. I'm really curious what that problem. There was an issue with 85D. I can't recall what it was. It was something. Oh, it's a different D. I gotta just look at these. Back to the bank. Maybe it was 85 no mint. No, that can't be it. Ah. 23. Nope. 21. Nope. 21. Nope. 95. Nope. 87. Nope. 22. Nope. 22. Oh, no die clash. I thought that would be a little more common than how random it is, but I guess not. 84. You never know. 81. Copper. 22. 18. Let's see what this one is. Weird toning. 84. What a rainbow toning. It's different. It, I'm not gonna hold on to this. I'll put it in with the bag of in the bucket of coppers, just because it's a little different. I don't know what caused that. Egg sandwich. It has a nice look to it. It could have been hit with ammonia or something. I'll put it in there. Let somebody play with it. My apologies if you bought a copper bag and you got that and you don't want it. Well, too bad. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I hate someone to say, "Oh, you sent me, I got 2 zinc pennies in with the copper bag." Yeah, but you got 5 extras. I always thought a lot more than £1. Yeah, I think it's 175 pennies, 178. So you're gonna get more than that. So definitely get your pound worth. I have no complaints yet, and everybody seems to like them. If you want, I mean, I take offers, so even if it's something you want, it's a little high in price, make me an offer. I'm on eBay. What do you want? Something odd about this coin. I don't know. Back to the bank. It's odd. Some couple of oddballs. Back to the bank. 77. Copper. 19. What was that dot right there? Oh, it's just a stain. 16. Philadelphia. Back to the bank. 77. Rotated die? Nope. Into the copper. 21. Is that crap? No. It's just a line. Back to the bank. 23. No. 79. Copper. 82 Denver. And it's a large date. Let's weigh it. And it's 3.1 grams. It's copper. But it's a large date. If it was a small date, I think this video would end abruptly. Oh, but it's copper, 82 Denver, but it's a large date. You want the small date. I'm sure everybody knows that. 2020. I think I'd stare at it for a minute to make sure I'm, check my pulse, see if anyone spiked my coffee with anything. 24. And then when it finally settled in that I got one, well, I don't know what I'd do. 89 Denver. Something odd about this coin. Just gonna put it on the scale. Something just doesn't look right. Just weigh it. I could have slipped a copper penny in 89. Why not? It could have happened. Got stuck on something. Somebody cleaned up and threw it in the bin. I don't know. Oh, too. Things like that happen. 91. '84. Anything just doesn't look right. Always really look at it. Something's telling you don't look right. Most of the time there's nothing there, but something. That's how you catch these things. You look at pennies enough, you say you're pretty used to seeing what's right and wrong with them, and something just doesn't look right. You gotta really take a good look at it. You start seeing things. Unicorns. 93. I always check 93 for that wide AM. It comes up as a wide AM. You got one. That's a good coin. That's a close AM. It's the first year of the close AM, so why not, right? Be a nice coin to find. 97. Somebody could have messed up. Keep stuff like that. 95. I know that's a 95. Back to the bank. 18. And that, the '09 mule, 2010 mule, all of that stuff. I'd like to get a 1959 wheat penny. That would be nice. 2019. That'd be a mule to have. Oh, here's another centennial. It's in really bad shape. Let's see if anything's going on. Not that I can see. I have to see a big old cut on this to make this coin worth anything to me. There's a little delamination along the rim. That's just the zinc coming through. This is such a nice looking coin. The life of Lincoln on the back. They should have made these in copper, just for that 1 year. '09. Say, you know what? It's our anniversary series. Let's make it out of copper, guys. Put it on this junk zinc. That would have been nice. Why not? Could have done it. There'd be more errors out there. 76. Everybody be looking for a zinc one. Something didn't look right here, but it's at Liberty. Had a little shadowing. But nothing. Just gonna go ahead and send it off. 62. Excuse me. Nothing there. 99. And oh, close AM. The other way you could tell it's a close AM is in states between A and T here and A and T here. See, this is wide and that's closer. The wide AM, it's evenly spaced. So that space and that space would be pretty much the same. You can clearly see these are different. So that's the close AM. Alright, so remember close, close, and then this FG is further away from the building. If it was wide, it would be closer to the building. The initials. Those are the three things you look for. If this is a close AM for a 99, we don't want that. We want the wide. 17. I'll throw a little coin trivia and now, little educational tidbits. Watch, I'm completely backwards, right? And I've been throwing them all the way to good coins. That's happened. I actually, when I found a wide AM on a 98, I threw it in the bucket. I said, wait a minute, I want that. So I had to go dig it out. '75 Denver. And it was a nice one too. I only sold it for $1. Oh no, that one went for $20. I sold another one that was, not as nice for $1. It doesn't happen to Lincoln's face. That's just a smudge. At PMD 75 copper. Let's see what we got here. Something shiny. 22. That's real shiny. Got that worn dye. Shadowing on the shield. 21. No die cracks. I sold one of them too. 67. I thought nothing of it. I said, oh, nice crack. And the guy offered me $30. I said, oh, all right. And I didn't know about the crap. I didn't know about it being collectible. I just listed it. He said, I'll give you $30. No, 35. 30. I'll give you 30. I said, you're not supposed to do that. So he said, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I said, all right. I changed the offer to, make an offer from an auction or whatever. I put it to fixed price. And immediately pounced on it. I said, what the heck's going on? So I looked into it. I go, oh, geez, it's a $200 coin. And sure enough, he sold it for $225. And I know it was my coin because I know the buyer. I was like, look at you. You got one on me. So, but you know what? I got $35 for a penny. So, whatever. I should have, I should have realized that, this guy's offering right out of the gate. I should have just stopped everything and looked into it. But I said, you know what, the guy, he was excited. Like, yeah, here you go. And sure enough, it was a 21 with the die break, a double die break. It wasn't even a single, it was a double. So it was a really nice one. Had a split and a split. Like the San Andreas Fault. I thought it was just, another crack, like a spiked head. No. I'm gonna keep an eye out for them too. And I think I have another one sitting in my check it out later bucket. I have to look at it. I think I do have another one. I have a bucket. It's a deli bucket. It's not big. Maybe it might be 150 coins in there. But you see something. Say, oh, let me check it later. Well, that pile's got to be a big pile. I got a lot of coins to check, and they all have issues. So, it's like my check it later pile, and I'll check them later. Every now and then, I go through, I look at them again, and some I put up on auction, eBay, and others I dismiss them. I put them in with the copper pile. 22. No dark class. Yeah, because it was something interesting with the coin, no doubt. 2014. What do you got on? Dark class on this one. See, I'm seeing unicorns. Cause somebody got a nice 22 with a die class right through it. A beautiful coin. It's like the shield was on the front. 72. This is a nice looking 72. Check for a rotated die. Actually, really nice. Looking at it in natural light, you can see that. Got a nice luster to it. You know what? No errors, and no doubling, and it's going right into the copper pot. I'll put it in gently. 22. It's worth the penny. And it's not worth more than a nickel, maybe a dime, but maybe more. But it's definitely worth more than a penny, or 3 cents for the copper. Is it up? Is it higher yet? 4 cents? I don't even know. Turning 68. Look at that rim, huh? It's common, this vintage. Very common. What happened that year? I think it looks like the composition of the penny is a little bit different too. They got more bronze in it. I don't know for sure. 83. Yeah, it's 83. There's no real signs of it being zinc other than slight toning, but we're going to check the weight. And 2.5. Back to the back. 93. It's a close AM. 06. Going on. 93. Some poor man doubling going on there. Not even, it's just a shift. I call it chatter, cladding chatter. Bad quality. I know what happened in 93, 92, 93. Actually up to 95, 6. Four. Yeah, it's 07 too. Yeah, 6, 7. We'll have that chatter. I think it's a cladding issue. It's got a little woody going on with it. Pause this. Okay, I'm back. I had to make a phone call. Well, I had a call coming in, and my phone is connected to this here. Like, oh, why is my phone acting funny? Anyway, we're back. 97. Trying to get back to where I was. I got a few more left on these rolls. Let's just get to the end here. 22. I want to get over to my view. It looks like it's just debris. Nothing on the back. Alright, 17. No good. 2018. No. Nothing there. Looks like an 01. Nothing there. 81D. Denver. That's PMD right there. Something spun around that coin. Copper. 16. Nothing going on. And the last coin. 92. With a wide AM. You want the close AM. It's got a little poor man's doubling going on the bottom. That's it for those two rolls. I think much came out of that. Actually, I don't think anything really good at all. I'll do one more. So I'm going to shut this one down and move to the next. And if you do like my videos, hit the thumbs up, or maybe hit a subscribe down, up here. I'd appreciate, if you did that. That would be nice. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.